Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Kim and this is I'll Always Save, and today we are going to be doing our Merry Christmas box, and I have $50 for this, but I think I am super close to finishing this, so I think we're probably going to finish this today. And then we're also going to put in some money into our 2026 challenge from Save with Judy. You can find this in her Ko-Fi shop. And today we are going to put in $10 because I believe there is one more Monday for the month of July. So we are going to go ahead and do that. And I think I lost my dark blue. All right, so I don't know what happened to my crayon. All right, so we're just going to grab a red one. So we are going to do these next two. So we are going to add $10 today, which I have right here. So we're going to do this really quickly. And then I'm going to need to find my blue so that I can do the top of these firecrackers. All right, actually, this is going to drive me nuts. I need to fill these in as well for these. Okay, so there we have that. So we have our $10. All right, so in here we now have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 55, 65, and 70. So 170. So that is coming along nicely. All right, so we will go ahead and we will set that aside. And we will go ahead and get our Christmas box out. Like I said, I have $100 here, or actually I have 102. So 50 of it is for this box. And then my next video, whatever is left out of here is going to go into my Saveopoly. All right, let me bring this over a little bit. Okay, so there we are. So here are our cards. There's not too many left, so we're just going to go ahead and shuffle them really quick. All right. Oh, and I forgot one. All right, so we're going to start with this one. Okay, so we need to find these three. So here is this one. It is a roll and save, and I was doing my four-sided die, and we got a 1. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put a 1 in here. So we're going to add $1. All right, so we did this one. We need to find our gingerbread, guys, which is right here, and we need to add $4. Let me see, do I have a 1? I do, so we're going to take that 1, and we're going to put in a 5. All right, and then we're going to cross that off, so we'll cross that one off. And then we need Santa riding Rudolph. All right, let's see. Where is Santa? Here he is, Santa riding Rudolph, and that is $5. So this card is now complete. So we'll go ahead and cross that one and put our $5 in. Whoops. Okay. Next card is this one. It is, looks like the elf is stuck in snow. All right, so we need to find him. And we need to add $1 to whatever he is. So he is 6. So he's 5. So we are going to add an extra $1. So that will be $6. And this card is complete. Okay, up next, all right, is these little guys right here. So they are $4, and we need to add 3, so that is going to be $7. So let's see. Let me see here. No, I do not have 3. So we're going to do, oh, and I don't have 7. Oh, all right. So, okay, so 5. Oh, wait a minute. 5, 6, 7, 8 is what I need. So I do have 2 ones. Okay, and I'm going to grab this 10. All right, so that card is done. Okay, up next is this one, and we have just this last Christmas tree, which I think is on, yep, on the first page. It is $4. So we're going to go ahead and cross that off. And we do have a 1, so we are going to put in 5. And that card is done. Okay, let's see. This one is completed. All right, so now we need this little gingerbread girl. She is $3. So 1, 2, and 3. So she's done. And then we need Santa reading a book to Rudolph, which I think is back here, which is right here. That is a roll and save. And we are saving $3. Let's see. Do I have any 1s in here? I do. So we're going to take two 1s and put in a 5. And this card is done. Oop. We are getting very messy. All right. Up next is this one. Let's see. This page is done. Okay, so that one's done. Then we have this little Rudolph guy, and he is worth $5. So we're going to put $5 in for him. All right, and then we need Santa, which is right here. He is worth $4. So let's see. So I have a 1, so we're going to grab a 5. So he is done. And then we have the last, looks like last Christmas tree. Not on that one. Oh, here it is. That is $2. So 1 and 2. So this card is done. And last but not least is this one, which is back here, I believe. Yes. So we need $5 for the bird. So we have $5 for the little birdie. And then we have our last elf, which is $3. So let's see. Do we have? We do not. All right, hold on a second. Let me see. Can I? 1, 2, 3. I need another dollar. I've only got 2. All right, hold on just a second. Let me see here. All right, so what we are going to do, let me see. I'm going to go back here. Let me see. So we need $1. All right, hold on a minute. I'm trying to finagle this here. 10, 15, 17. What do I got in here? 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right, we're going to put the $2 in here. And I need to find a 1. Hold on a second. Here we go. Okay. Okay. We are done. Oh, that was a hot mess. All right. So this is what we have left over. So we have 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. And that's going to go into our Saveopoly. All right, so let's go ahead and see how much money we saved with this Merry Christmas box, which you can get at CBA Mom Saves over on her Ko-Fi, and I believe it was free. All right, so we are going to start out with envelope 1, and envelope 1 saved us 5, 10, 15, and 20. So this saved us $20. And that pen is dying. I know I have another one. Here we go. So that saved us 20. Okay, envelope 2 saved us this one saved us 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Now, everybody will save something different because it all depends on what dice you use. I think on some of these I was using a 6-sided die, but then I decided to go down to the 4-sided. All right. Number 3 saved us 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Okay. And number 4 saved us 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, and 23. So a lot of these looks like they're roughly around the same amount saved. So that is pretty good. All right, next we have this one, and this one saved us 10, 15, 16, 17. Let's try that again. Saved us 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, and 23. Okay. And next we have this one. And this one saved us 5, 10, 15, and 20. All right. And that missed. Okay, next we have this one, and it saved us 5, 10, and 15. Is that right? 5, 10, 15, yep. Okay, so this was the lowest one, which is okay. Every little bit helps, right? And last one we saved a 5, 10, 15, 16, and 17 on this one. All right, so we're going to go ahead and let me grab my calculator really quick. This little savings challenge box saved me a total of $158. That is pretty good for a little savings box. All right, so there we have it. That is my video for today. I want to thank you for joining me. We have completed this cute little box. So now what I need to do is I need to find another Christmas box or something to replace this one. So I want to thank you for joining me. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. Hit that like button and leave me a comment down below. And this will be her YouTube channel, CBA Mom Saves, will be linked in the description box. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.